Can Lamar Jackson make a legitimate case right now for his third MVP?
Oh, absolutely, Greeny. I mean, listen, he is having a historic season at quarterback, right? I mean, he's doing things that we've never seen from that position. But the fact is, he has 5 losses this season. Amen. He has losses to the Raiders and the Browns. He also plays with this guy named Derrick Henry, right? And the truth is, if anybody tells you this is a clear decision for MVP this year, they're full of it, right? And there are multiple players in the NFL that are having MVP caliber seasons. Josh Allen, right? Jared Goff, Saquon Barkley. I mean, what Joe Burrow is doing this year is unbelievable. And then make no mistake about it, the most valuable player on the planet wears number 15 in Kansas City, right? So Lamar's having a great season. This is great debate, but anybody saying that this is clearly defined is just crazy.
Well, I'm crazy because I think it's Josh Allen. No. I really do. And I think the record has a big part of it. They took away, let's see what they did to add to this guy. He doesn't have Derrick Henry. Oh, by the way, they took out his 2 best receivers. And I think we forget about that. He plays in these 40-mile-per-hour winds. And to me, I think he's the best player on the planet. And that, to me, that's why I'm crazy. You can call me crazy. You're crazy. Well, I get it. And look, Jared Goff, I love the fact you mentioned Jared Goff. Because wins should be a factor in this. He had 1 bad game, or those stats he would be putting up are historic.
Who gets your vote right now, Teddy?
Right now, right now, I'm not voting for anyone because this week matters. What you're saying and what you're saying are great points. What they do this week matters. A lot of the voters will.
Well, we've already seen Lamar Jackson, what he did this week. It was pretty impressive. We'll see what Josh Allen in the AFC. Okay, hurry up offense. I have big questions about the big games that were played earlier this week. And Rex, we'll start with you. The Steelers are reeling. Are they looking at one and done in this year's postseason?
Absolutely they are. I hate to say it, but it looks like another early exit for Pittsburgh. Why? Their defense is not as good as you think. Over the last 3 weeks, they've given up an average of over 400 yards a game and 30 points a game. So they've been knocked out 3 straight weeks. Not the way you want to go into the playoffs.
Teddy, my next question is for you. Have we underrated the Kansas City Chiefs this year?
You can pump the brakes on that weed because that's pretty much you. you and your damn point differential that's been making me want to throw up the entire year. Take that point differential and get that out of here. The Chiefs have never been underestimated by us, let's say on this side, and this side right here, because Andy Reid, one of the best coaches ever in the business, has kept this team intact mentally through all the injuries, the left tackle problems. Quarterback helps too. But hey, the Chiefs are rolling.
He's okay. Well, let's talk about their quarterback. Shefty, should we expect to see him next week?
Okay, a few things here. Number one, last year they were in this situation. Patrick Mahomes didn't play when they had the 1 seed secured. Number 2, he's got the high ankle this year. So that's even less reason to play him next week against Denver. There are other players they won't play, like Chris Jones and Isaiah Pacheco, who's got a rib injury. Mahomes is the big one, but here's the other reason not to play him. If the Broncos win, the Bengals are out. Who poses as much of a threat to the Chiefs in the AFC as the Cincinnati Bengals, who have given them problems in the playoffs? The way to knock out the Bengals is to make sure that Denver gets in. So that's one more reason not to play Mahomes.
I want to debate take. Sam Darnold had 3 more touchdown passes last week. He's up to 32 for the season. That is 6th all-time in a player's first year with the team. And he can move up that list over the last 2 weeks. He needs 2 touchdown passes to move into 4th place. How about this company? Matthew Stafford, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning. Lindsay Theory has this one for us. Lindsay, what have both teams been saying ahead of this one?
Greeny, I can tell you that covering this team multiple games this season, that Kevin O'Connell's message remains consistent. Go 1-0 every week. It's a message repeated by players, whether it's before or after a game. But it is fair to say that this one game means more. Vikings receiver Justin Jefferson saying, everybody knows we hate them and they hate us. Another Vikings player telling me it's clean, old-fashioned hate, and both teams are aware it's going to be a grimy, ugly fight. As for the Packers, I asked cornerback Keyshawn Nixon with the challenges in defending Sam Darnold. Nixon telling me, I don't really think it is a challenge. He tells me that the keys to defending Darnold: play man-to-man coverage, get pressure on him, and give him looks he hasn't seen. So, seeing as Darnold isn't a challenge, I asked about Justin Jefferson. Nixon tells me that he is the best in the league, but they see him twice a year, so they're ready. Especially him. He is ready. Naturally, I had to ask Nixon what gives him so much confidence. He responded, "We just played him in week 4. Had a hell of a game against him. I'm not really worried about it." Greeny, week 4, Jefferson had 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
Lindsay, thank you. And Sam Darnold wasn't terrible himself. And so, look, I'm here for the trash talk. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining whatsoever. But we hear this sometimes. Sam Darnold sometimes being referred to this year as a system quarterback. Is that fair?
Absolutely not. And listen, these Green Bay defenders better be worried about Sam Darnold, because this guy's anything but a system quarterback, and he will absolutely knock you out. And he's been doing it from the pocket. Listen, and the pocket in a lot of ways is like a boxing ring, right? And this guy's pocket movement has been elite all year. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here. Under center, play action pass. Watch him as he subtly moves to the quiet part of the pocket. His focus never coming off the downfield. Again, look at it. Here we go. Slide to our left and just throw an absolute BB to TJ Hawkinson across the field. Right? Great catch as we're going. And this guy, again, nothing about this is a system quarterback. Here we are again, under center, dropping back to pass. And again, watch this all year. This one elite. Again, moving up in the pocket and going to our left on the run. Right? Again, focus never coming off the downfield. You think this guy isn't afraid of a fight? Staying in the ring, and then this throw, right? Spread eagle, jump pass here. Look as he throws this across the field. Just an absolute dime to Justin Jefferson. Again, nothing about this is a system, right? And then this one, final drive of the game. We're down. We need to make a play. Who do we go to, right? Again, eyes in the back of our head. Watch him as he aggressively climbs in the pocket here, staying on the run, and then the courage. He is going to get absolutely crushed here by 3 defenders. Doesn't blink and throws a absolute knockout punch here, Teddy, to the back shoulder. I mean, this is a contender for throw of the year. I mean, unbelievable playmaking. You think his guys don't know how valuable he is? What he brings to this team? I mean, this is a special, special player. I can't wait to watch this matchup today.
I'm with you. He's had a great year, but there are some reasons why Keyshawn Nixon is talking trash the way he does, because they feel like they can get to Sam Darnold. They feel like he's going to throw it to you. All you got to do is catch it. I'm going to show you. They got up to a 28-point lead in the first matchup. This is the second half of the first matchup here. Why Sam Darnold doesn't take Justin Jefferson on Quay Walker, I don't know. He tried to get greedy right there. Okay, Xavier McKinney, one of the best ball hawks in the league, gets a pick. Now, cover 0 looks. This is what they threw at Darnold. This is cover 0, but the alarms are sounding because no one goes with that motion, Alex, so that means it's probably zone. So they got to figure out who to block. Aaron Jones comes up in the A-gap. Quay Walker, great pick stunt right here, gets off on Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is confused. They're in Sam Darnold's head right now with these cover 0 looks. Defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley said, Brian Flores, you aren't the only one that can scheme it up right here, because here comes the motion again on this cover 0 look. No one goes with him, so this is zone. Sam knows this, but who's coming? Who's not? Is it Quay Walker again? Aaron Jones thinks it is. The alarm is sounded because we have got 3 players right here, 2 offensive linemen. Where are they? They're over here. Here comes Keyshawn Nixon getting that sack, talking all that trash, because this is what they can do to Sam Darnold. 3rd in the league, 28 takeaways. The Green Bay Packer defense, they think they can do this to this offense, to Sam Darnold, to a quarterback that they believe they can take advantage of.